Welcome to Chasing Fabulous, the show where we dive into the fun and exciting world of luxury, style, and sophistication. Join us as we explore what it really means to live a fabulous life, from amazing places to inspiring people and unforgettable experiences. Get ready to be hooked as we uncover the essence of fabulousness in every episode. Each adventure brings new stories and surprises, showing you how to add a touch of fabulous to your own life. Let's chase down the extraordinary together.
To run so fast.
Welcome to Chasing Fabulous. It's always a good sign when at the first start shooting the show and we're cracking up laughing, we can't even talk. We're laughing so hard.
I've never seen Bobby
If you guys
run.
knew what happens behind the scenes, you would die laughing.
He ran so fast out of here.
That was hilarious.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Monica and Linda from Chasing Fabulous.
Hey.
It's episode number
8.
Oh my gosh.
Season
From season 2,
two,
episode
episode
8.
Has to be a high five. Has to be.
Amazing. I'm excited about today's show. It's very exciting today. So, what did we do last week? Not a lot. We were just talking about it. We didn't do a lot.
We just went out to dinner Friday night.
Oh yeah, we went to the guest house in Levittown. It was such a cute place. They've redid the whole place inside, and they're working out their kinks.
It's very pretty inside.
The people there were so nice.
People were really nice. It's bigger than you think. It goes all the
Yeah.
way to the back. But everybody go check it out and find out for yourselves what you think.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice bar.
Nice
The
bar.
front. I mean, it's a good place
that
to hang out.
mocktail was delicious.
Oh my God. What was that?
We had a mocktail. It was mulled raspberries, lime juice, and club soda. It was just, if you love raspberries, it was so good. And I wasn't in the mood for alcohol, so
Yeah.
a mocktail was
And I
good.
don't
But
drink,
I mean,
so, yeah,
you know,
it was
we
delicious.
ate.
We have to make that again.
Yeah.
We have to make that
Yes,
again.
Yeah. So we did that, and that was it. I went
It was
shopping
good.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Bought blinds. We put up new blinds. We did house stuff. You too?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
too?
I just cleaned and
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what we did.
We didn't do a lot. We went to put stuff in storage, did all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so
and then Monday we went to karaoke.
Monday we went to
which was very
karaoke,
fun. We had a
yes.
really good time at karaoke Monday. It was very fun.
We had fun. We did. We always have fun.
We always have fun. And then today we're here.
Here we are.
Yes.
Another Thursday.
So there's holidays.
Of course there
Would you
are.
like to know what they are?
Of course I do. I live for that.
Now, today is Alamo Day.
Alamo Day.
And I love the Alamo.
You love
just,
the Alamo.
Just
Why
so
do
you didn't know,
okay,
I love the Alamo.
Why do you love the Alamo?
Because my dad was stationed in San Antonio when he was in the Army at Fort Sam, and we went down there when I was young, and we went to the Kentucky. We went to the. They have a beautiful park there. San Antonio is one of my favorite cities my whole life.
Yes.
So I've been down there a million times. I've been to the Alamo a countless amount of times.
Okay.
And it's fabulous. If you ever have a chance to go to Texas, go to San Antonio, because it's just, we'll have to go down. You have to go down there with us.
Didn't we do a show last year about it?
Yeah, we did a show where we have a whole show. Yeah.
Dedicated to San
One
Antonio.
of the, yeah, it was great. So I love the Alamo.
Okay.
You know.
She loves the Alamo.
Today is Day of the Dude.
Day of the Dude.
The Day of the Dude is celebrated on March 6th because that's the day The Big Lebowski was released in the United States.
You know, I never saw that movie.
You have to watch it.
I know, I've heard that.
It's silly funny.
It's silly fun. Who's in it again?
Oh, what's his name?
Is it one of the
Woody? Isn't Woody Harrelson in it too? And then the other guy.
one of the Bridges? Is one
Yes,
of
the Bridges. The young Bridges guy. The youngest one, I think.
Okay, because I never saw it.
Not Jeff. Well, who are they all? Jeff? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Anyway, today is Dentist Day.
Oh.
Happy Dentist.
Happy Dentist. I got to find a new one.
European Day of the Righteous.
European Day of the Righteous.
Yes.
Okay.
It's to honor people who have fought against totalitarian regimes and crimes against humanity.
Okay.
Today is Name Tag Day. And I did not make us name tags.
No,
when I read that it was Name Tag Day, the thought ran into my mind that I was going to make us name tags, and I thought that was very funny. But everyone knows that I have good intentions, and then it does not happen. So there you go.
So I think they know who we are.
So we have National Brian Day and National Damien Day for people that are named Brian and Damien. Okay. So happy day, Brian and Damien. National Dress Day.
Okay.
I like dresses.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
National Ford Day is for people that are named Ford.
Do you know anybody named Ford? I don't.
I do not.
No.
National Oreo Cookie Day. Here we go with the food.
Of course, of course.
I am on the fence about Oreo cookies.
Seriously?
I mean, I like them. If I have a bag of Oreos or if I have a thing of Oreos, I will eat them all.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like if you said, what is your favorite? I don't think it would be Oreo cookies. Like Oreo cookie cake and Oreo ice cream and stuff like that. That's not my go-to.
No, huh?
I mean, I like them.
Yeah, I do too. You got to dunk them.
You know what I don't like is double stuffed Oreos. That's too much stuff.
Oh, you
like
got to
the
eat
double
out the
stuff?
center.
How do you eat it? Do you?
Well, I
do you
haven't
flip?
eaten them in years. I would eat out the center, you know, the
Don't
cream.
you take
open
them
it
apart,
up, eat the center.
Eat the center, and then eat the two
Right,
halves.
right.
Yeah.
My husband didn't do that. He would dunk the Oreo.
And
He's
have
a
the whole
dunker.
thi- oh, he's a
Oh, they're
dunker.
dunkers. The whole family dunk. They
Oh,
dunk
they're
pizza and
dunkers.
soda and everything.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh, and then National Shirley Day for people named Shirley.
Shirley.
Shirley. National White Chocolate Cheesecake Day.
White chocolate cheesecake.
Yeah. Today is no homework day.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm definitely have to tell the girls because
Yeah.
they're going to be happy about
Then
that.
they're going to say, does that mean we don't have to do our
Yeah,
homework?
and I'm going to say yes. That's what that means. World Book Day. So, okay, it's a World Book Day.
World
Yay,
Book Day.
yay, World Book.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
All right.
Yeah, so I was excited about the fun facts today. So today's show is about commercials and the commercials from like going back to 50s and 60s and going back to the funny ones and some of the
Vintage.
jingles. Linda's going to sing a bunch of jingles, she said.
I am. I didn't
Yeah.
say that, but
Yeah, she is.
she's offering me up.
Oh,
so I
wait
guess
till
I
you
don't
hear
have a
what she
choice.
did to me. Wait till you hear the funniest thing that
What did
happened
I
at
do?
karaoke.
What did I do?
Because Linda, will not sing with a microphone. So I'm sitting there across from her, and she says to me, because I'm not a dancer.
I did not
So she
say
she goes, you know what? If you dance, I'll sing. And so what do you think Monica did?
Okay.
I got up off of my butt, and I went out there and I danced up
Okay.
a storm, and then she reneged on it.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, no.
I'm allowed to defend myself
you're
because you're
not.
accusing me.
No.
CJ said it. I didn't say it. CJ said, "Oh, if you dance, Linda will sing." I said, "I didn't say it." She went, "Okay," and she went to
No,
dance.
that's not
I
what
never
happened,
said
'cause
it.
I heard it in your
I
voice.
would swear
Well,
to
my
it
version
on a
is better.
Bible.
My version is my reality.
No, it's not
All
your
right.
it's
So
you,
anyway,
'cause
we
you
have
live
to
in
do
your
fun
own
facts. We have to
reality.
do fun facts because we have a lot of stuff to do today. All right, so
kill her.
let's start with the fun facts. We're back. One day.
One day I'm going to punch your lights out.
No, you're not. You love me. All right, so the first TV commercial
Oh, go ahead. Let's hear it.
aired on July 1st, 1941, before a baseball game between the Brooklyn Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It was a 10-second spot for Bulova watches and cost $9.
$9 to make a commercial.
And guess what?
What?
I'm going to show it.
Okay,
Let's look at it.
let's see it.
America runs on Bulova time.
Isn't
That was
funny?
the whole
Rebecca,
commercial.
Isn't that so funny?
No wonder it cost $9.
Right. And it said it was 10 seconds.
Oh my God.
Isn't that funny?
Wow. What year was that? Does it say?
1941.
1941. First commercial,
Yeah.
huh?
What do you think the longest running jingle was?
I don't know.
The Kit Kat jingle.
Is it?
Gimme a Break was introduced in 1986 and is still used today. It is so catchy that it was once ranked as one of the most recognizable jingles in the U.S.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, there's a lot of jingles because we were talking about
Yeah,
that.
there's a
you know.
lot. I
There's a
didn't know
lot, but
that.
isn't that funny that it's the Kit
Yeah.
Kat?
Yeah.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Yeah, try to keep that out of your mind, people. The most expensive commercial ever made. Chanel. 2004 for Chanel number 5, starring Nicole Kidman, cost $33 million for the commercial, making it one of the most expensive commercials in history.
That's probably because she was in it. That's why. You know,
Isn't that crazy?
that is
$33
absolutely
million.
insane.
That's
how
insane.
long was it? Was it a 30-second?
I don't know.
Oh, it
I
doesn't
don't
say.
have that one.
That's a lot of money.
So then I was interested because I thought, well, what is the first known printed ad? Because print was way before TV ads, right?
Sure, yeah.
So 1472.
What?
The earliest known print advertisement was a handbill in England from 1472 created by William Caxton, who was England's first printer. The ad promoted a book he printed called The Pies of Salisbury, which was about church laws.
Wow.
It was posted on church doors in London to attract buyers. Do you want to see what it looks like?
I'm sure you have a picture of it.
I do.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that crazy? So that was posted on all of the doors.
Oh my
Isn't that crazy? You can't even read. I don't even know what it says. You can't read it.
Read some of it, but not all of
Yeah,
it.
I know, it's crazy. That was nuts.
Wow, that's old.
So then that was that one in 1400s, and then the first newspaper advertisement, because the first newspapers didn't come out till later. The first newspaper ad appeared in the Boston Newsletter in 1704 in the American colonies. It was an ad for a house for sale in Long Island.
In Long Island, wow.
So I have that 1704 newspaper ad. Let's look at that. Look, there it is. It's hard to see, but you can look it up online. It's very cool.
Goodness.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so the first magazine advertisement was in 1741. So that must be the first newspaper ad. The newspapers must have come out in 1704, and magazines started coming out in 1741. Appeared in Benjamin Franklin's General Magazine.
Wow.
General Magazine, and so it was called Benjamin Franklin's The General Magazine and Historical Chronicle for all the British plantations in America. That's how long the name of the magazine was.
That's a little bit long.
Yeah. So it says, while specific advertisements from this inaugural issue are scarce, the magazine itself represents a significant milestone in early American print media. So that was interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I just wanted to look that up because I know we're doing it on commercials, but I feel like that's kind of like the start of advertising back then.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
which is so interesting. And I can't wait to see it because we're going to show you guys a bunch of different videos that we picked. So, and then one thing also that we did today was all of our commercials are replaced with old commercials. So I thought that would be funny.
Yep.
So some of them are funny, some of them are crazy. So let's go to
classic.
let's go to a commercial.
Okay.
Lucky Strike. First again with Tobacco Men. First again with Tobacco Men.
LSMFT, LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Yes, in a cigarette, it's the tobacco that counts. And Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
So round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw.
So for your own real deep down smoking enjoyment, smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike.
Hot dogs, Armour hot dogs. What kind of kids eat Armour hot dogs?
Fat kids, skinny kids, kids who climb on rocks. Fat kids, sexy kids.
Even kids with chicken pox love hot dogs. Armour hot dogs.
Hot dogs, kids love to bite.
Brought to you tonight by Kennel Ration, the real thing in dog food, with lean red meat.
My dog's bigger than your dog. My dog's faster than yours. My dog's shinier 'cause he gets kennel ration. My dog's better than yours. Kennel ration has lean red meat and lots of other good things. When my mom goes to the store, she buys a zillion cans or more.
We're back. Aren't those crazy? Oh my gosh. We were just talking while we were watching those because I put them on there because I put the Lucky Strike on there because we were just talking about that the other day and how crazy it was that there was so many cigarette commercials.
Well, because the Surgeon General didn't put out the warning yet.
Right. Well, then because there was the big lawsuit. I'm not sure what year that was, but that's when everything went on. So they literally had commercials for everything back then. There was nothing off limits.
Oh God, yeah.
Right?
They had everything. Oh yeah, but
right.
I don't know when they stopped putting TV commercials because when they stopped the commercials, it was still in like magazines.
Yes.
Like the Marlboro Man and
yeah.
everything. That was what my grandfather smoked, Lucky Strikes. Did you ever smoke?
Oh, I smoked, yeah.
Me too. What did you smoke?
I smoked, Virginia Slim menthol.
Yeah, with that I smoked in college. We thought they were so cool with the long ones, but I was a Parliament girl.
Oh, Parliament.
Or Parliament 100s.
Yeah.
Now I think about it, I'm like,
The other commercial was the Camel commercial, which I have. So we have a lot of these commercials we're going to show them while we're talking. Let's look at the Camel commercial too, and we can talk more about cigarettes.
You know, if you were to follow a busy doctor as he makes his daily round of calls, you'd find yourself having a mighty busy time keeping up with him. Time out for many men of medicine usually means just long enough to enjoy a cigarette. And because they know what a pleasure it is to smoke a mild, good-tasting cigarette, they're particular about the brand they choose. In a repeated national survey, doctors in all branches of medicine, doctors in all parts of the country were asked, "What cigarette do you smoke, doctor?" Once again, the brand named most was Camel. Yes, according to this repeated nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette. Why not change to Camels for the next 30 days and see what a difference it makes in your smoking enjoyment? See how Camels agree with your throat. See how mild and good-tasting a cigarette can be.
Wow. I'm just like blown away.
We're just sitting here going,
I'm just blown away.
Can you believe that? They did that? I picked that one because I was so astounded.
Well, Camel's the one that had no filters?
Yes. Well, some of them didn't have filters.
Well, that was worse for you because the filter was better.
Yeah.
That didn't filter out anything that was in it.
Can you believe it? And then your job, if you follow the doctor around, it's just such a great time to have a big old cigarette. Can you imagine? It's crazy.
Well, remember, we smoked everywhere. I smoked in my office when we worked in our
office. Smoked everywhere.
We had no windows, and we were all smoking in the office.
Did you?
They
you
smoked
smoked?
in hospitals.
You smoked?
Of course, I smoked.
I didn't know you smoked.
I just said before what I smoked.
I know, but I didn't register with me because I'm just astounded by that. Because you're Miss Health.
Well, now I am.
Well, now I know.
It's made. Thank God. I am so happy that it made me sick. Because I started to get sore throats, sinus infections. I was like, I'm not smoking anymore.
They wanted me to do a pneumonia shot. I would get bronchitis so bad, and I smoked right through it. I would sit on the couch with bronchitis and smoke right through it. It was just ridiculous.
I know, but yeah, those commercials, that's astounding.
Yeah.
A doctor.
A doctor. And then they show him in the office. Like, it's just beyond me. So then we did. So the next one is Mr. Clean because we like the Mr. Clean. So let's show the Mr. Clean one. That's a funny one.
Meet Mr. Clean, Procter & Gamble's new all-purpose liquid cleaner.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it.
Floors, doors, walls, halls, white sidewall, tires, and old golf balls.
Sinks, stoves, bathtubs he'll do. He'll even help clean laundry too.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it. Can he clean a kitchen sink?
Quicker than a wink.
Can he clean a window sash?
Faster than a flash.
Can he clean a dirty mirror?
He'll make it bright and clearer.
Can he clean a diamond ring?
Mr. Clean cleans anything.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Isn't that crazy?
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean. And Mr. Clean is still going strong, too.
Hey, Mr. Clean is awesome.
We got, what are those called?
Those white scrubbers,
I know.
they
Why
clean
don't we
everything.
know?
I don't know
I
the
know
name
what
of it,
anything
but
is
that's what I
called.
use.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So that Mr. Clean was a fun one. And then the next one you had was Slinky.
Well, Slinky goes back a long ways. So this is the 50s, right?
Yeah,
We're
50s
doing the
and 60s.
Yes, 50s and 60s. So Slinky goes back. So you have the commercial?
Yes, I got the
All right,
commercial
let's
for
do the
Slinky. I've never seen this commercial.
Oh my gosh.
Who walks the stair without a care and shoots so high in the sky? Bounce up and down just like a clown. Everyone knows it's Slinky, the best present yet to give or get, but costs a little to buy. The hit of the day when you're ready to play. Everyone knows it's Slinky, it's Slinky, it's Slinky. For fun, it's the best of the toys. It's Slinky, the favorite of girls and boys. It's Slinky, for fun it's the best of the toys. It's Slinky, the favorite of girls and boys. Everyone wants a Slinky, you ought to get a Slinky.
Under $1.
Yep.
They're not under $1. You can't even get them for $1 at the dollar store.
Nope, and they cheaped out on them.
Oh, they cheaped them now. They're plastic,
different
and they just
colors.
are not as
That's
fun.
That's the classic Slinky, and you always
Yes.
did that down the stairs. But that song went on to the 60s and the 70s, because I knew it. Now, I wasn't around in the 50s, so
Right.
I learned it probably in the late 60s, early
Right.
70s. We used to sing, it's Slinky, it's Slinky.
I never heard that.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
and don't forget, and just to remind you, if you have not seen the show before, I talk about it all the time. I didn't have a TV when I was growing up. My parents were religious, so I didn't have a TV till I was like 19, and whenever after I had Jessica. So, most of these I've never seen or heard the commercial, or I mean, I've heard some of the jingles.
Yes.
As my life went on, but I've never seen them actually. So that, and then let's talk about, let's do the next one, the Oscar Mayer one. Let's do that one.
Yeah.
Class attention. Forward march. Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I truly like to be. 'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me. A big parade is so inspiring. Oh, I'm glad I'm not an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I never want to be. 'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, there would soon be nothing left of me. Oh, I love to be an
Oscar Mayer wieners are all meat, all good meat. Rich and complete meat protein, mildly seasoned to bring out all the good meat flavor.
Everyone would be in love with me. Next week, you handle just the refreshments, Freddie.
A bunch of bullies? Bobby's yelling from the back, they're a bunch of bullies. So, evidently, and I don't know this, so I picked that commercial, but Linda, you said that there was another one.
There was a classic one in 1973 that I'm sure everyone would remember. The little boy with the curly hair. He's, I don't know if he's fishing, but he's holding a bologna sandwich and he's singing the Oscar Mayer song.
Well, what is that one?
I guess I gotta sing it.
Yes.
My bologna has a first name.
It's OSCAR. My bologna has a second name. It's MAYER.
Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with BOLOGNA. And then he bites into the sandwich at the end. He goes, how's that? He's the cutest little boy.
Because when you put that on the list, because Linda did all of this today, by the way, guys, and did all this stuff. So I picked a different one because I didn't know that there was a different. I didn't know there was a different one.
Well, the original one that you showed, that was like the stickler in everybody's head. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer.
Yeah.
But then when this came out in '73, that stuck in our heads and the kid's so cute. But I mean, I am not a commercial watcher. Today I just mute them and I go, I fast forward them because they're not the same, and we'll get into that later. But these were cute. A lot of them were cute, and they had these cute little jingles that stuck in your head, and you didn't mind singing them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So wait till you see the next one.
Oh.
I wanted to put in some of these really old ones that were so crazy sexist. Like they were so unbelievable. So
today, forget.
You know what? Let's run all three of those right after each other, Bobby, and then we'll talk about them afterwards. So we have coffee, we have cosmetics, and we have a vintage Xerox ad. So we'll just run them all like one after another, and then we'll talk about it afterwards because these are crazy. I can't believe it.
Harvey, want anything special for your birthday?
Just a decent cup of coffee.
You're kidding.
I'm serious. Honey, your coffee's undrinkable.
It's pretty harsh.
Well, so's your coffee. You know, the girls down at the office make better coffee on their hot plates. Well, see you later.
And he didn't even kiss me goodbye. You know, if I could just make a decent cup of coffee, I could relax. So, relax. Why don't you try Instant Folgers? Tastes good as fresh perked. Good as fresh perked? I'll surprise Harvey for his birthday tonight.
Hey, great coffee.
It's Instant Folgers. Doesn't it taste good as fresh perked?
Better.
Better than those girls make at the office?
Honey, their coffee can't hold a candle to yours.
Instant Folgers taste good as fresh perked. Try it.
Busy you, in and out of doors every day. Think how much dust and dirt settle on your skin. And makeup clings to your skin, too, and clogs pores. That's why your face needs a thorough cleansing each day. And that's why cleansing tests were made by an independent testing laboratory. This same kind of dirt was made just radioactive enough to register on a Geiger counter. Leading cleansing creams, complexion soaps, and Dorothy Gray Salon Cold Cream were used to remove this dirt. The Geiger counter proved that Dorothy Gray Salon Cold Cream cleanses up to 2.5 times more thoroughly than any soap or other cleansing cream tested. When you cleanse with Dorothy Gray Salon Cold Cream, you know you remove dirt. And more important, you remove every trace of makeup which can clog your pores. That's why Salon Cold Cream is especially recommended for a young complexion. A clean skin is a healthy skin, and your skin will look smoother and clearer when you use Dorothy Gray Salon Cold Cream. It's so quick and easy, too. Takes no more time than improper cleansing. For particulars of this Geiger counter story, write for this test booklet to Dorothy Gray Limited, Box 18, Grand Central Station, New York City.
I can't type. I don't take dictation. I won't sharpen pencils. I can't file. My boss calls me indispensable.
Miss Jones,
Just a minute.
will you make a copy of this?
Naturally. I push the button on the Xerox 914. I make perfect copies of whatever my boss needs by just turning a knob and pushing a button. Anything he can see, I can copy in black and white on ordinary paper. And am I fast? I can make 7 copies in a minute. By the way, I never need wet chemicals. My 914 is a dry machine. Powder dry. Sometimes my boss asks me which is the original, and sometimes I don't know. Here, Mr. Smith, I'm going to lunch with Mother.
I feel like an alternate universe.
I'm gobsmacked.
That was a commercial for a Xerox machine?
That was a commercial for Xerox. And the second one is just like, when I saw that, I go, I can't even believe it. Like, oh, just a little bit of radiation, and then let's see if it'll take it off. What in the hell?
First of all, those cold creams, too, they'd take off your makeup, but you'd have to wash the cold cream off afterwards because all the oil that was in it.
Gosh.
Your skin would be a grease fest.
I couldn't believe it. Like, when it came on and said, they put the thing on there, they're like, just a little bit of radiation. I'm like, what?
That's hysterical.
Like, that's crazy. I just had to talk about those.
How the times have changed.
Oh my gosh, the I can't, like, all of those commercials. And I mean, you know, it's fun to look back on them and say, hey, that's the way times were there. I'm glad that times are not like that now because holy cow. But I like to look back and see that because it's like, wow.
Well, you know what? A lot of people should look back and see that, but you could see how far we've come as women.
That's yes,
you know?
Exactly.
I mean, come on. I mean, if people know their history, you see how women were back then. They were all like, oh. I mean, and we're still women today, but we've come a long way.
Right. And it doesn't mean that men, like I love men. I'm, you know, I love all that. But that was crazy. That was crazy.
Do you remember the hot pants, the Nair commercial?
Oh.
Do you remember the one with who wears shorts?
Yes.
We wear shorts. If you dare wear shorts, Nair for shorts. And you'd have the girls dancing in the short
God,
shorts.
it was
that
crazy.
I think was the 60s also. But you know what? That's what they were selling at the time.
Yes.
The women. You know,
yes.
You watch and a lot of housewives, because a lot of women, like my mother was a housewife.
Yeah, me too.
She was always home watching. She would be doing her thing with the TV on, and they'd watch those commercials.
But honestly, commercials, I feel like, commercials dictated where our country went.
Yeah.
It really has, from the very beginning of time. I mean, I was telling you yesterday about the TV dinners, when TV dinners came out.
God.
It's like, then all of a sudden people were TV dinners. Like, there was nothing like that before.
It's unbelievable.
It's just
but we've come a long way from those commercials.
Oh, we've come a long way, baby. Isn't that another, what was that one?
That was from something.
Wasn't that a cigarette
that was a
commercial?
Slogan. It might have been a cigarette commercial. We've come a long way, baby.
We've come a long way, baby. That was wasn't that Virginia Slims?
I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember. Hey, guess what? We have to go to a commercial. This is cracking me up. We have to go to a commercial, which are going to be 3 other commercials. There we go. Let's go to a commercial.
Meow Mix comes in 2 varieties, original and seafood minnows. A medley of mackerel, tuna, and crunchy centers bursting with seafood flavor. Meow Mix tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
We're back. Want some Taco Bell? Oh my God, I love that commercial.
dog.
I love that commercial a lot. Oh,
I wonder if that's politically correct, though. You know, a lot of these commercials, you got to be careful.
I don't get it.
Well, look, think about the Frito Bandito thing.
Yeah.
Remember the little guy, the little Mexican guy singing?
Yeah.
That was a great song. I am a Frito Bandito.
Right.
I like Frito corn chips. I like them. I
Right.
do. I like just take them away from you. That was banned big time because, you know, you can't say a bandito, you know, Mexican bandito or whatever. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
But you know what?
I just don't.
To me,
I have a hard time understanding that.
It's just a commercial.
Yes.
Like everybody needs to lighten up.
Right.
It's just a commercial.
Right. It just, that whole stuff, all that stuff got out of hand. But now Aunt Jemima's coming back on the packaging. I'm very happy about that.
That's great for her
Yes.
family, too,
'Cause I
because
was
they were
really
so
unhappy
sad
about that.
by that.
Yeah.
That woman was an amazing
Oh
woman.
my gosh. So now we're in the 70s and 80s commercials.
Oh, yeah. The
Oh my gosh.
classics.
So we were talking about that. So we have, the first one is a ridiculous one.
Which one?
The first one is the old lady driving the car. Remember? Oh, here, let's show the first one, and you'll remember in a second.
I know which one you're talking about.
When you drive to Wendy's and order a single, you get more beef than the Whopper or the Big Mac. At Wendy's, you never have to ask, where's the beef?
Oh my God! Wait, so there is a different one because that's the newer one.
That's the newer one.
There's
There's
the one that came up.
where she's standing with these other ladies and they're ordering or something, and she
Yeah.
keeps saying, "Where's the beef? Where's the beef?"
Right.
She just keeps saying it. So that became the classic line.
And
with
that lady was
Wendy's.
so famous.
Oh my God! After that,
Where's my gosh, that was awesome.
That was another catchphrase.
Yeah, there was a lot of like 70s and 80s started the big time fast food and junk food commercials. I think that's when they all started. Because the next one we have is, I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
Yeah, my mother loved that commercial.
Oh my gosh, let's see that one.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
You ate it, Ralph.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
No, Ralph, I ate it.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
Take 2 Alka-Seltzer.
Alka-Seltzer neutralizes all the acid your stomach has churned out. For your upset stomach and headache, take Alka-Seltzer and feel better fast.
Did you drink your Alka-Seltzer?
The whole thing.
Yeah, but then where's plop, plop, fizz, fizz? Oh, what a relief it is.
That's
That's Alka-Seltzer, right?
That came out in the 50s, I think.
Oh, so that was
no, the 60s, I think.
Oh, so that was before this one, too.
That's before this.
This guy's voice was so annoying.
Oh, I know, but everybody loved that.
Yeah, and I thought he was when I was watching it, I'm like, is that the same guy as It's Time to Make the Donuts guy?
Oh, no.
But it wasn't.
No. But my mother loved that commercial. She just thought it was hysterical.
They're so funny. And then now next one we have is Almond Joy.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a good song. Let's watch Almond Joy.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, num num. Almond Joy's got rich milk chocolate, coconut and munchy nuts too. Mounds got deep dark chocolate and chewy coconut. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, num num. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you.
I like Almond Joy a lot.
That was the
No, wait, so that was Sometimes You Feel Like a Nut, Sometimes You Don't. Almond Joy's got nuts,
Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. It's it was a very catchy. So there was one before that was a little wacky, but that proves that they just stuck. They kept doing another commercial, and another commercial with that, and to this day, I remember that.
I know.
Well, first of all,
Isn't
it's one
it
of my
crazy?
favorite candy
we literally
bars.
remember all of them. It's crazy.
Yes.
The next one I do remember. The next one is Big Red. So the next one I do
everybody will
remember.
know this
one is funny one.
Yeah, people know this one.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, laugh a little longer, stay close a little longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
That was a good one. Linda sang the whole song all the way through.
That's pathetic.
That's a good one. I remember that. But then, don't they still show that one? I think they still show that commercial.
They might, but you see, this is what the advertisers want. They want to make a song like that that's catchy. You're going to remember. You're going to remember their product. So that was good. That was great.
Yeah.
They knew what they were doing.
That was a great commercial.
Look how I know the words.
I know. I know. The next one is hilarious. The next one is a newer one. I think it was still in the I think it was more of the I don't know when it was.
Let me see.
This one, you'll know what it is, then we'll talk about it afterwards.
Oh,
this is the next one.
This was in the 2000s.
This is 2000, so this one is
Yeah,
really
this is
funny. This one
classic.
is so funny. I love this one. Mike.
Shh, don't give it away.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Hump day!
It was in the later, because I used to walk
love that commercial.
into my office when I was working for the neurologist, and I go, Linda, what day is today? And we'd both go, hump day!
And then, but that was before the Geico Gecko.
Oh, way before.
Way before that, yeah.
Way
So that was way
before.
before. Oh my
This
God, I
had
love
to
that
be
guy. They had a bunch of those camel ones too, didn't they? With the camel.
Yes, they did a couple of them,
Yeah.
but that when the girl is like so annoyed, she's like,
Oh.
it's hump day.
Hump day.
Mike.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much.
I love that.
And then the last one we have for this set is a really famous one. Let's show it. Everybody will know this. Try to get it out of your mind because it's an earworm. We're back. That was a good one. That was a really good one.
Let's see, 1971.
Wow.
So they must have gotten the rights to that song because that song was recorded.
Oh yeah,
I'd like
who
to
recorded
teach
that?
the
Do you know who it
world to
was?
sing.
Perfect. It wasn't. Was it a woman or a man?
No, I think it was a group. I'd have to Google that.
I don't
I'd have
know
to
who
look
that
that
was.
up. But that was a famous song.
Yeah.
But they must have gotten the rights
Oh, that
to
is
do that.
incredibly
Coca-Cola.
memorable. That one was so memorable.
Yeah,
oh my gosh,
that was
I
a
love
long
that.
one, but
yeah. And what other ones? So what other jingles were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about. Oh, we were going to talk about that next segment.
Well, you
though.
know, when we went to see Barry Manilow, he did a whole thing
Oh, yes,
about
Barry
'cause
Manilow,
He
that's what we were
wrote a
talking about.
lot of jingles.
Yes.
He wrote the Band-Aid one. I am stuck on a Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid stuck on
And
me.
he played that. He sang that at the concert we
But
went
they
to.
had a lot of commercials with that they did through the years. There was actually one where John Travolta was in the shower singing it. But the famous one is the kid in the bathtub, you know, because it holds on tight in the bathtub and it clings in soapy suds. But he wrote that. He wrote the Kentucky Fried Chicken one, which I'm not familiar with, but the Pepsi one. Join the Pepsi people.
Yes.
Feeling free. He wrote that.
Yeah.
He wrote a lot.
I don't know that one I don't know that one by heart. That one
was the
doesn't stick in
Pepsi.
my brain.
No, that was a good one because, yeah, I have the lyrics to that too on my phone because that was a catchy one that I used to sing too years ago. I mean, you're going back to the 70s
There's
when we
hundreds.
watched commercials. I mean, we watched a lot of TV in the 70s, the Brady Bunch, all those shows, the Partridge Family, and those commercials would come on and we'd learn the jingles. But how smart are they? Because you remember Pepsi because of the song.
Right.
You know.
And you know what's crazy is all of them back then, well, I mean, commercials are kind of like little stories. Now,
That's what they do. Now, well, now sometimes
it's like now, like the Super Bowl commercials this year went on there. I'm like, I don't even know what this is for.
I know.
Like they're like, what are you doing? Like there's just like all these weird people walking around, and then they don't even say what it is, and you're like, what was that?
I don't know. Well, a lot of things, you know, they changed either for the better or for not. And some of the commercials, we'll get into that later too at the
Yes.
end about some of the commercials.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, I love that. Well, let's go to, hey, we got another set of commercials. This is the last set of commercials until the next commercials.
Okay.
Ah.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's a planet. It's called Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. Babies of all kinds. And when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
They wave goodbye, and then they board these big, shiny rocket ships, right? They shoot off high in the sky, and they fly through space, and then they penetrate the atmosphere. And then they're released all over the place. Yeah, Africa, the Indian Ocean, everywhere. After an amazing 9-month journey, they find their mommies and daddies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies are made when mommies and daddies...
Hugo, play Wheels on the Bus.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
We're back. Wow. Wasn't that last one crazy?
Saw that.
The last one was, I mean, they literally should put that out. They should put that out. Because I think that one was...
I've never seen that.
I know, I've never seen that one either. So, yeah, so, oh my gosh, but there's so many.
I know.
There's so many. So we have time for a couple, we just have time for a couple more. So let's do just the Budweiser Clydesdales, because that one is so classic with the donkey. And I haven't seen that one because we wanted to talk about Budweiser anyway. So let's just do the Budweiser one, Bobby, because
Since I was born, I dreamed of being a Budweiser Clydesdale. Only problem is, I was born a donkey. So all my life, I practiced the Clydesdale walk and the Clydesdale pull. I even tried hair extensions on my lower legs. And then came my big interview. They looked me in the eye and said, "What makes you think you can be a Clydesdale, son?" And what was my answer? I must have said something right.
We're back. And then I saved my favorite one for last. It's not Linda's favorite, but it is my favorite. My favorite is the Old Spice guy commercial when he was in Old Spice guy. It's so funny. Let's just watch that one.
Hello, ladies. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But if he stopped using lady-scented body wash and switched to Old Spice, he could smell like he's me. Look down. Back up. Where are you? You're on a boat with the man your man could smell like. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with 2 tickets to that thing you love. Look again. The tickets are now diamond. Anything is possible when your man smells like Old Spice and not a lady. I'm on a horse.
I'm on a horse. I love that commercial. That is probably my most favorite commercial of all time. That guy is so funny. He's awesome.
No, a lot of people did like him. That wasn't one of my. See, I'm more of a jingle.
Well, yeah, you like the music part of it.
I like the
not.
music.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
No,
So
all right.
Yeah, that
no,
was
I like
great.
the funny ones. That he was made very popular. From
Oh
that.
my gosh! And like I said, he did the one with Terry Crews, which was great.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so we have to talk about what I have on the desk before we go today. I can't believe we only have 3 minutes left. That went very fast today.
We didn't mention about Budweiser.
No, we didn't mention about Budweiser, but Budweiser just screwed themselves up.
Well,
I
you
mean,
know,
it was
Budweiser
crazy.
was always the American beer, the Clydesdale. I mean, we used to look forward to seeing those beautiful horses, because Clydesdale, you know, you're a horse person.
Oh, they're amazing.
Beautiful, and
amazing.
especially Super Bowl. And they had the catchy songs. Here comes Bud, you know, the big number one. Dun, 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 dun.
They did the WhatsApp.
Yeah,
Then when
they
you
did
love
the
the WhatsApp.
They did the other song. There was 2 songs with Budweiser. I can't think of it.
They
now.
had the best marketing team ever.
But
And then-
everybody I knew drank Budweiser, but then they decided
Yes.
not too long ago to get politically correct, and
Yeah.
it tanked it, because
Yeah.
why? If
Yeah.
it's not broken, why are you trying to
Everybody
fix
knows
it?
what happens, and it's
Yeah,
just
we
like,
don't need to
you
go
know.
into it, but it's like they ruined the whole reputation of Budweiser, you know, because
you
it's
know
like
what?
it
They
wasn't
forgot-
necessary.
But they forgot who their audience was. They had some younger people coming in, and they wanted to try to open it up to other people. And it just, sometimes you just got to stick with what you got, what you know. So, oh wait, let's talk about these bling bags, because we love them. So we had a pop-up shop on the 28th of February, and we had these patriotic, because me and Linda are very patriotic. So check these bags out. Look at the one, Linda, show the one you have first over by you. Oh my God. It is so gorgeous, this bag. Look at this bag. And then this is the crossbody version of it right here. Look at this. These are so beautiful, these bags. This has a long handle too.
Yeah, it depends on, you know, what side. This has side pockets.
Oh my God, these are so amazing.
And they're
These are
just good quality.
Yeah, and look at this one. This is like a little, I thought this, when I saw it in the picture, I thought it was big, but it's actually very small little crossbody. And your phone would fit right in here.
Oh, yeah.
Just enough for your phone and credit card or
That's
whatever.
beautiful.
And then we have these amazing wallets, which
Yep.
are great. And then this one is cute. This is a new little bling bag. But we are having a pop-up shop on the 15th at Windows on the Lake. He's having a big St. Patrick's Day party. So Windows on the Lake on the 15th at Windows on, and then the 17th on actual St. Patrick's Day, we're going to be at Domenico's for the theme night, and it is going to be fun. We have so much great
Windows
stuff.
on the Lake is in Ronkonkoma.
Oh, yes.
And Domenico's is in Levittown. So if you were interested in either one, you can look it up.
Right.
And come see.
And both
what
of
we're
those
doing.
need reservations because the theme nights,
Right.
now that it's a theme night, now that we're there, is packed. I mean, there
theme
you
nights
got to
are
call
great.
for last month there was 120 people there.
Right. So yeah,
So,
you got to make a reservation.
Make a reservation, or DM us and tell us you want to sit with us or something. Do whatever you got to do, but let us know. And we love these a lot. He put a beeper. Look at you. Look at him.
There's a beeper. Says we're out of time.
I can't believe
we're out of time.
I can't believe he did a beeper. You two.
Hold the pickle, hold the lettuce. Special orders won't upset us. All we ask is that you let us serve it your way.
How about?
I'm leaving you with that song.
How about parquet?
Parquet.
Parquet.
All right, those are our fabulous picks for commercials.
I know
Hope you
it was
enjoyed
fast
it. We had a lot of fun.
Next week we have. Wait, who do we have next week?
I don't know.
I think we
yet.
have a guest next week.
We might have a guest next week.
We might have a guest next week.
Tune in
if I
anyway
remember
to
who it
see
is.
Monica and Linda, Chasing Fabulous Girls. Have a fabulous week. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.